Okay, here is our VCO Post modification. I left the stuff connected to it for testing. You can see my test setup here. I come up here. Here is this light out of here. There we go. Okay, here is the spectrum analyzer working. And you can see we're at 463. And the one on the right here is the variable, it's the steering voltage. The one on the left is, of course, the 8.5 volts to turn on the oscillator. So what I'm going to do here is zoom over on this. Let me get these wires out of the way. And right now I'm at 5 volts. I'm going to go down to 2.5. You can see it move. Now, this is actually 2.0. So 2.5, we're at 453. Should be 454 actually. You can see we're right where we need to be. Get this light out of here. It's not the ideal way to do this. And now I'm going to turn it up to 7.5 volts. Okay, and we're at 472. Now we have to go 454 to 470. You can see that we easily cover that. Now if I go all the way up to, there's 9.1 volts, we're at 477. And let me go all the way down so you can see 0 volts. There is 0.3 volts, and we're at 441. So we certainly have plenty of room inside this VCO. Yep. And back to 2 volts. 1.9. It's 2.5 on the mark, and we are basically right on frequency. I mean, you know, we're going to jump around a little bit here, but that's not bad. So let me come down here, and I need another set of hands. I am going to power on the low VCO now. And we are powered on. So the low VCO, of course, is the bottom VCO here in this case. There we go. And you can see this. Let me get a pointing device here. There's our power input. There's our output. Our steering voltage is in right here. This entire thing's been removed, and you can not really see inside there, but when you put the shield back on, it raises about 1.5 to 2 megahertz. So keep that in mind. And we have to go on this VCO, we have to cover 438 to 454. And you can see right here, I'm going to hold this right here like this. Okay. Ooh. Stuff's moving around here. So let me go down to 2.0 volts. You can see we're at 436, which is a couple megahertz below where we have to be. Now if I move up to 5 volts on the mark, we should have been at 446, thereabouts. We're at 448. This moves around a bit here with these lights. And now I'm going to continue up to 7.5. And we're at 457. And we have to cover 438 to 454 on this between 2.5 and 7.5 volts. You can see we easily do that. So that's 457. We only have to cover 454. So 454 is right about here, which is 6.7 volts, and 2.5 volts. Yep, 2.4 volts, 2.5 volts right on the mark, 438. So we have a lot of range on this VCO. If I go all the way down to there's 0.3 volts, 427. And actually, if I go up to 0.8, which is what the service manual gives, it's 0.8 volts, and we're at 431. There is, whoa, that's too much. There is 9.15, 463. If I do go up, sometimes you'll see this go into, some of these get a little noisy, get some spurs as you go up, but this one doesn't. So anyways, that is the setup for tracking your voltage. And that's 3.5 volts, 442, right inside the ham band. Of course, you're not going to receive low or transmit low on this. So typically, most of the ham band is going to work on your low VCO here in this case. And you can see right here, here is 72, low VCO, 438 to 454. That's going to be it. And that's all there is to it.